all in SST College of Arts and Commerce. This is SST Edupedia. Myself Madhu Tirthani. I am going to take one of the important topic, standard costing, which is in MCOM semester 1. Standard costing. You might have heard this topic earlier also. First of all, what is the meaning of standard costing? It is an estimated or predetermined cost of performing. You all know that before starting any project or before starting any production process, we have to go with the planning process. In that, we have to maintain certain standards also. Accordingly, the factory managers, the production managers also set certain norms and standards of performing an operation for producing the commodities. At the same time, he has to choose the various cost control methods also. In this, हम ये कह सकते हैं कि the manager has to get all the sources from where he can get a material at the cheapest cost but having a good quality also. It is a benchmark. He maintains certain standards, ideal standards also for that production purposes. Purpose of standard costing. It is a norm or the benchmark. Everybody in the production process knows that they have to maintain that cost standard. If there are any kind of a variances or with any kind of a deviations, they have to correct those deviations. It is used for comparison. What the actual quantity which we have made it, what the actual material which we have made it, and we compare it with the standard. And if there is any kind of a deviation of any kind of a mistakes, we used to rectify that mistakes. It indicates the minimum quality also. Whatever minimum quality, what is the ideal standard? It is nothing but the way we can have a quality check also of our products. There are certain steps in standard costing. First step is set the standard cost. A standard quantity is predetermined one. What will be the standard price per unit for that commodity? It is estimated. The budgeted cost is always calculated for the total production. We used to measure how much cost is required to produce that commodity. Accordingly, in the second standard, what is the actual cost we have incurred for producing that commodity? For example, if the production manager thinks that 10,000 units can be produced with rupees 10 per unit, this means that he has assumed the standard price 1 lakh rupees. But in actually, it has been incurred 1,10,000 rupees. This means that there is a deviation. That difference is why the 10,000 difference is so. क्यों ये 10,000 का difference आया? What are the reasons behind it? Why there is a variances? That is the third step. What is the variances? There is nothing but the difference between the standard cost and actual cost. जैसे मैंने कहा कि अगर मैंने ये assumption किया है कि प्रोडक्शन मैनेजर ने सोचा कि ये कमोडिटी 10,000 यूनिट्स में 10 रुपए में बना सकता हूँ 10 रुपीज ईच, दैट मीन्स उसको टोटल कॉस्ट लगना चाहिए 1 लाख रुपीज. बट व्हेन द एक्चुअल कॉस्ट इज वाज 1,10,000, देयर इज अ डिफरेंस ऑफ 10,000 रुपीज. The variances, why the variances is there? Might be there may inflation in the cost, might be there may be the inflation in the labor rate, might be due certain reasons the prices has been increased due to the government policies also. In that case, we have to take certain measures also like controlling measures, corrective actions. It is a responsibility of them to correct those measures, to correct those deviations, to correct those variances. This is nothing but the steps in standard costing. Now, the types of standards. In that, there are the different types of standards which we used to have. First of all, ideal standard. These represents the level of performance attainable. This means that हर एक production manager ये सोचता है कि that इतना तो मुझे achieve करना ही है. Ideal standard to maintain the cost also, to maintain the profitability of the organization also. Normal standard. Normal standard refers to the normal activity which has been defined as the number of standard hours, which will produce the normal efficiency, sufficient goods to meet the average sales demand over a term of year. It means that normal standard, that is ideal standard, is applicable to all the firms, to all the organizations which are working in the same field. Whereas a normal standard is applicable only to certain, we are maintaining a certain standards for that particular firm. For example, if the cotton textile have set a standard that he has to produce in 1 hour 100 meters of cotton, that is the normal standard. It means that his capacity depends upon the number of labors, number of working hours also, at the same time the quality of raw material which he is having. Basic standards. According to this standard, a base year is chosen. This means that agar suppose 2001, 2002 is there, we will consider 2001 as a base year. We compare our production with the base year, with the last year in the form of percentage. Suppose in 2001, the total cost was 90%, whereas in 2002, the total cost was 80%. This means that we have improved a lot. We are comparing our production level with our base year, current standard. These standards reflects the management anticipation of what actual cost will be with the current period. We are setting the standards with the help of the current situation which we are facing right now. Suppose if I taking this situation which the India is facing right now, that is a pandemic situation. In that case, the current standards will determine will be depend upon the economic policies of Indian economic policy only. What they have set out, what is the government policies which they are having? Variances. The difference between the standard cost and the actual cost, or you can say that between the budgeted cost and actual cost. What are the variances? A variances, that is nothing but when we are comparing our actual work with what we have assumed. It is also in the management field we say that controlling process. It may be favorable, it may be unfavorable. If the actual cost is less than the standard cost, we can say that it is a favorable. But when the actual cost is more than the standard cost, we say that it is unfavorable. There are the various analysis of variances also. Material variances, labor variances, overhead variances, sales variances. This means that a cost manager has to analyze the different variances, has to analyze the different deviations. He has to calculate about the material also. He has to compare the material also. He has to compare the labors also. He has to compare his other expenses like fixed overheads, sales overheads and all. Then first one we will discuss about material variances. In that material variances, we have three types, that is material cost variances. Material cost variances we can compute in that way: standard quantity into standard price. Standard quantity what we have assumed and what will be the price we have assumed at that time when we are making the budget, minus actual quantity, what we have actually got, into actual price, what is the rate that we have got, what the rate with that from which that we have purchased a commodity. Material price variances, actual quantity into standard price minus actual price. Here we are comparing our price. Material usage variances, how much quantity we have required. Here we are comparing the quantity of raw material we have required. Standard price into standard quantity minus actual quantity. Now we will compare our labor variances. Of course, we are comparing our labors also. Since labor is also one of the part of the production process, it is one of the factor of production. So labor cost variances. Standard hours, we assume that how many hours the labor can be is required to produce that commodity and how much rate he is going to charge per hour for that product. That is standard hours into standard rate per hour minus actual hours into actual rate per hour. Labor rate variances. Labor rate variances, that means we are comparing the rate of the labor hours. That is nothing but if the labor is getting 4 rupees per hour, 5 rupees per hour, we are comparing over here only. Actual hours into standard rate minus actual rate. That is assumption that how much, suppose we are assuming that a labor may charge 10 rupees per hour. That is a standard hour that we have assumed it. Standard rate that we have assumed it. And the actual rate he has charged is 12 rupees. And the actual hours which he has taken to complete that production might be 1200 hours. In that way, we can compute the labor rate variances. Labor efficiency variances. Here we are measuring the efficiency of the labor in terms of numerical. That is standard rate into standard hours minus actual hours he has worked it. Idle time variances. How many hours that labor has wasted? Might be, it may have wasted due to the power cuts, due to the shortage of power, due to the shortage of raw material, or due to certain other reasons. That also we can calculate it. That is nothing but idle hours into standard rate. Variable overheads. See, variable overheads, cost variances also we can calculate it. Variable, of course, it is not fixed one. It varies. It depends upon the production process, depend upon the number of units which we have produced. Standard hours into standard variable hour per rate minus actual overhead cost. The next is variable overhead expenditure variances. That is nothing but actual hours into standard variable overheads minus actual overheads. Actual overheads, that is how much we have actually incurred to produce that product. Standard hours efficiency also we can calculate in this way. Standard hours minus actual hours into standard variable overheads. See, while preparing the budget is nothing but a prediction. Budgetary control is also nothing but a prediction which we have done. In that way, we have always tried to maintain the standard hours, standard variable overheads hours, and then we are used to compare it with the actual one. And the standard costing is nothing but we are comparing it with the actual process, with the actual overheads. Fixed overheads variances. Fixed overhead cost variance is nothing but absorbed overhead cost minus actual overheads. That is how much actually he has incurred it. Absorbed overhead cost can be calculated in that way, that is actual unit into standard overheads rate per unit. Sales variances, of course we are assuming how much the sales should be there. Of course, हर कोई चाहता है that there should be a target that minimum 1,20,000 units should be sold in a 1 month. That is nothing but sales prediction, budgeted sales. Budgeted sales minus actual sales is nothing but sales value variances. See, everyone knows that there is certain pros and cons also. Of course, the standard costing try to maintain the standard of us. But there is certain advantages also as well as disadvantages of the standard costing. Advantage that is a sensible cost comparison. We can compare our actual cost, what we have incurred and what we have budgeted it. Employment of management also, that is if there is a production, if we assume that there will be the increase in production, this means that employment opportunities will be increased in that area. Performance evaluation of the employees, which can be done with the help of labor efficiency variances. That means we can calculate the efficiency of the labor with the help of the standard costing. Results is more stable as compared to any other comparison. But as he has said that there is certain pros and cons also, so there is certain disadvantages also in the standard costing. It is too comprehensive and time consuming. Of course, preparing a budget of full year or of a month also is too complicated because it is a future prediction. Prediction may not be true every time. Precise estimation of prices or rates is difficult. Sometimes we assume that नहीं बहुत ज़्यादा हो रहा है फिर हम कम कर देते. That is much more difficult. It is a technical aspect also. It requires continuous revision every day. That production manager has to compare his actual production with the standard productions, which is very much difficult for him. It is a continuous inspection of the production level. Focus on cost minimization rather than quality. Here we always think that cost minimization. We never think about the quality or the innovation process. We never think about the quality, about the new product or the new way of launching the product. We always think, कैसे cost cutting करें? We always think about the cost cutting. Budget, that is a standard costing, believe only in the cost, not in quality. That is a main disadvantage in standard costing. So, today we have learned about the various variances, the meaning of standard costing, that is a predetermined cost which is used to compare with the actual cost. It is a benchmark. It helps us to compare our sales with the budgeted sales, and we have learned about the various variances also, like material variances that we have learned about the material price variances, material cost variances, material usage variances. Here we have seen that the labor's efficiency can also be compared what we have assumed and what they have done, so that we can give them the appraisal accordingly. Then we have taken the consideration of the variable overheads also. So, I can sum up with that the standard costing is basically deals with the costing, it does not, it ignores some of the important aspects like quality and innovation also. So if thank you very much for listening me very patiently. If you like the video, just subscribe the channel, and if you have liked the video, just press the bell icon. And if you have any kind of a comment or the queries, please write in your comment section. Thank you very much for listening me patiently. Thank you.